Good afternoon. Oh, yes, it all works. Huzzah. So I decided I really didn't want to work with, I wanted my damn face camera. Thank you for the sub. Woo, let's see. We're testing all the things now. I assume that sounded off. Where is for some flaws? Can you all hear that? Can you all hear that? Can you hear the applause? Did you hear the little um did you hear when Baldy subbed? Testing out all the things. Okay, good. Sound effects. So I decided I was friggin' sick of, I mean, it was only like two things. I was really tired of the fact that I only had one camera and I wanted my two cameras. So I said, fuck Streamlabs. Although I'm using them to further, you can use like all the widgets and elements from them, and you can put it in your thing. So in OBS. So I'm now on OBS. So things look a little different. I think the purple changed a little bit. How are you all today? Oh my god, I'm so happy to be back. So guys, oh my gosh. I think, what did I do last time? I did this little symbol. And came up pretty good. So I'm really happy with my freehand on that. So now, thank God these go on rotating things. Otherwise, it'd be really just kind of one note. So guess what? I might be on the bass. It's all about the bass. I also think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change up my screen a little bit. If I can pick more than one element at once. Probably not. I'm going to move my tip jar because it looks like it's going to be in the way. You got tips or anything like that? You want to throw some bits in there? I remember on Garrett's stream, people actually would go and do a bunch of bits just to fill the thing up, and then they would do the megabit to blow it up. Hey, Alley Cat, what's up? For the most part, the layout should be pretty much the same. I realize that I probably will end up, that will probably get my way if I stick it next to me. So, we're on the base. I just, I'm stunned. Alright, so, Alley Cat. Oh, right. I gotta test something here. Let's do a bunch of emotes. Let's do all my little pirate rady things, huh? Oh, I got something in there. Let's do some moists in there. And other things. Let's just throw some random stuff. Why is my pride coming out by saying pride? That's weird. No, that's just weird. Okay, so that's working. You really want to make the most of that fact. Put more. I don't care. You can spam all the emotes you want. I know there's actually a thing about spamming it. I don't care. Spam them all you want. Oh yeah, so we got Smart Goblin, we got Alley Cat, we got Chinur. Alley Cat, you need to make up your mind. We got the Ball GM, who we will be raiding into later. We also have Chinur, my awesome mod. If anybody who's around during the week wants to mod for me, let me know. I will. But you gotta be around. There's Alley Cat. We have a chat where we talk about this. Alright, so I think the next thing I'm going to work on is the marble pillar here. Also, I think I'm going to scooch. As that, right now I'm adjusting things. I'm going to scooch my camera over. I'll scooch the mat over, actually. I should just scooch the whole thing over. No, wait, that wouldn't work. It's the camera relation. It's the relation of the camera to everything. Alright, is that... No, that's going the wrong way. There we go. There we go. Alright. I bet you painter, and that's how I get to show. You can show up at any point and drop it off. Thursday night, Friday, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, you can just show up and drop it off. I know it's a trip, but I would do it. It won't go up until Friday afternoon. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do... Wow. I think I also have to move my camera down. Because I'm like... So I said, I'm doing a whole lot of adjusting. Because I redid my whole stream. Okay. That's pretty good. So today... actually zoom out on this a little too. But most of the time this will be fine. So I want to start working on this pillar. It being the Greek Odyssey, I want to make it a marble. I mean, I guess you can. Yeah, I guess you can. I don't see why not. I will be painting somewhere. Because... Wait, what's my paint schedule for February? I do have a paint schedule for February. I think tomorrow's going to get canceled, though. I'll post it, too. What's my paint schedule for February? So the week before... I'll be at Toy Soldier the week before TotalCon. I can't believe... I said this last year. I can't believe my break is over. And it's back to it. With Captain Con next week, where I'll be teaching and hanging out at the Paint and Take hobby area. Don't really run it like I do elsewhere. Alright, so what I want to do, God, so here we go. Let's test out. Where's display? Look at that. It works. Okay. So I'm going to go images, and I'm going to put marble column. I could even do Greek marble column. What do I want to do? So they're actually a little bit, let's see, I'm going to put in Greek. I don't know if it really... Girl, look, there's a Greek one. Actually, it's interesting. So they are quite yellowed. So I kind of want to go this route. So I almost want to make them bone colored. It's definitely a warm gray. Now, they do have some threads through it, but it is big, and you don't really see them when you think of something large, because, let's face it, shut that off. So let's face it, something this large, you don't tend to pick up the little tiny, the veins going in it. Oh, yes, we got a hooper. Yeah, no, it's called. I went to OBS. I use Streamlabs only for the all the widgets and everything I had set up, because you basically copy. You can copy them as a source into OBS. I was like, fuck it. They're not gonna. They didn't even like answer. Like I put in a ticket and they didn't even answer it. So at some point, I think I want to social media blast them, because really poor customer support. Glad I didn't buy their premium service or anything like that. That's why they ignored me. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for my. That's right. I'm looking for my brush box, because I think I want something larger to paint this than what I got. So let's pull out the Big Mama. How are you all today? This is a lovely turnout to hang out at the tavern on the coldest fucking day of the year. And it may very well be the coldest day of the year. Okay, so my bone colors, I think, are actually in my Crydroofy. I heard from Crydroofy they're gonna send me a prize. You have to enter the main mini competition. This is not for the 4-person one, but they're gonna send me something to give away, and I'm gonna give it. I said, well, I run a painting competition. Sadly, it's too late for Captain Con, but it's not too late for Tolacon. So it said, we will get you something, and you can give it away at Tolacon. Oh yeah, the sun looks so nice out, but it's all lies. It's totally lies. It looks beautiful outside, but it's bullshit, because it's like, let's see. I can tell you, what's the temperature today? Alright, so the temperature today is, currently it is 9 degrees. With a winter storm warning for 7 a.m. till Monday at 8 p.m. Fun fucking times. You know, all the state is now. Originally, like, New Hampshire above me was not actually in the warning, but I feel so bad for my friends and everything, too, that are elsewhere that are not used to this. I got a friend in San Antonio, Texas, who, they're under a winter storm. Winter storm warning, extreme cold, so I think they're getting snow in San Antonio. Hi, everybody who I missed so far. I'm working on 2 Ratmen, Skaven Rare Rats. Oh, I should have brought up my little plushie. 3D printed for a friend who's DMing his first campaign. That's exciting. Did you put them in the Discord there for show and tell? Ooh, I'm going to need a new paper. I just realized this paper is... Alright, so I said I'm going to go with bone colors, so I'm going to use the bone triad. Took my dog out to go to the play. The wind blew once, and he was like, heck no, and back in the door, we were out 1 minute. He was going to go out to play, and he was like, fuck this. Alright, so I'm going to start this by base coating this whole thing with bone shadow. I think I want to go darker. If you notice in the picture, it's darker in the recesses. Now, once again, on parts of this, the sun is going to reflect off of it. But parts of this, it certainly won't. I mean, the reality is, maybe I should actually... I could go cool shadows with this. I'm going to start with this. Maybe we'll see what I mix into it. Now, when I do the rocks, I'm going to do a warm, like, the reason why I did, like, this warm color on the bottom is I'm going to do a warm color on those rocks for this mountain. So the shadows I want to be cool, but the top I want to be warm. Will that work? Alright, so Alley Cat, should I invite you to chat? If I do, you have to show us what you're working on. Kelly, I gotta advertise all this too. So there is also, you are also can paint in the normal competition. You can in fact enter this mini into the normal competition, where it will be judged by itself. There is a judge's pick too for this, so if you win best in show this year, then you can't do it again. I don't care if you win. I'll let you go one more year, and then you can't do it again. It'd be a good head-to-head battle because there's another guy who's won it like a couple times in a row. At some point, I need to probably invite him to this too. He'd be the one person that I don't know real well. We'll see. Maybe we can build this into something cool. Hey, Jonathan, you're on a 5-stream streak. I know why, because you've been watching at weeknights, which is crazy because it's so late over there. I mean, I guess, you know, I guess when I stream at 7, it's midnight, so that's not terribly unreasonable. But when I start at 8:30, then it gets outrightly unreasonable. So it's a rushing of night. This said, this competition is actually more. It's more about pushing yourself to do your best. It's about pushing yourself forward as an artist. That's how we actually win, is we get better at this hobby. And for me, the results panned out because, I mean, my last year's entry won a gold. That was the gold medal at ReaperCon. So, it absolutely works. It's absolutely, you know. Peter Shaw is probably also gonna. I know it's a use name, but you know what? I think he's okay with it. It's only us. But he is a terrific mini painter, so I want to make sure I give him credit. He also is in this, and he also he's a Reaper Gold medal before I did. So, but he also is going to be rushing it because he just doesn't have a lot of time to paint these days, which is unfortunate because he's so good at it. I should just call him Mr. Shaw. You know, it's very, by the way, something I've thought that was very interesting. Thinking of my little Crydroofy. I don't know why they love me so much. I really don't. I should do a lot more. But I love them. Oh, thanks so much for the gifted sub, Baldy! Can you use washes in areas for competition? I said no. No, you don't want to use anything that's considered a cheat. Washes are considered a cheat. I mean, they're a tool. I mean, you can if you can make it not look like a wash. I guess. You can use it to shadow something, but then you're going to still need to blend to make sure it doesn't look like a wash. You want everything to be super smooth, well blended, and highly contrasted. I think that's, like, when I look, I want to see, like in the back. I mean, you see I got, like, pretty dark in here, and I go to white. I want to see that level of contrast, you know? I want it to pop. I want to see smooth blending. So, like, my stuff has to pass my own judgment. You know, and the shinier something is, too, the more sudden the contrast is, like on this, the silver parts of her armor. Actually, I think I gotta go in there and add a little... Get rid of this, because I don't think that actually should belong. And you also want to think about things like, is it how, you know, is it out in the light? Is it in the shadows or whatnot? So like on like this her cloth here, like here, I only did not go very strong on the highlights here. I kept it all fairly dark. So one thing is like there's something that the great Ann Forrester told me. You want in shadow areas you want your midtone to be the highlight. In highlighted areas you want your midtone to be the shadow. Now I don't think I necessarily do this, but all the time, but it's something I think about. This is such an interesting, it's such a tale of two pieces. Like you look at the front and it's all the sunlight stuff with a little bit of the other color. I think I decided this was about the angle. Maybe I would actually cut, I don't know. I think I'm gonna, I gotta think about when I want to add a orange more to these parts here. It looks like it would catch it. Actually, I know where I lined it up. I lined it up so like this is like the edge here. So yeah, that actually can be seen. This a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to do that. It's not really that visible. So I think I'm going to leave it. I might want to add a little white to this too, going up the line. Or at least on the bronzy parts. Okay. Now, I'm going to take, because one thing, the other trick is like you take and have the same like shadow color throughout. Did the sub not ding? It should be. Give me a sec. Should be, I can hear it myself. Sound. Where's my sound? Uh-oh. No, that's sound alerts. Where is Streamlab alerts? Ah. Alright, I'm going to do a test. Tell me if this works, guys. Well, let's see. Oh, I have to go to Streamlabs to do a test. Can someone throw like one... Wait, can I do anything? Can someone throw like one bit? Wait, where's Baldy? I know how to do this. Hey, Baldy. Baldy, look, it's the pokey tool. I don't have any thrusting action for you. But look, it's the pokey tool. Throw some bits. I need to test this. Uh-oh. Now I can't hear it. Why is my sound alerts not... Sorry, why is my... hold on. please? Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. Wait, you heard it and I didn't. Okay, wait a minute. Something's wrong here. Audio mixers. I don't want to pop it out. Okay, there we go. That's the only thing so far that has not worked. Alright, hold on. Where is... settings? Audio. Where is the setting for this? Motherfucker. I mean, you guys heard it, but I didn't. So that tells me it's a monitor, and I just dropped a brush. Oh god, I almost rolled over it. So I really need the dings. I need the dings if nothing else. Save anything. Hold on. Where in the hell is it in this? Those of you got OBS. You guys heard a ding. Well, thanks for the hype train, guys. Well, actually, yeah, thanks for the hype train. Why can't I hear this? There's a way to turn on the monitor. Shutdown source for not active. That's it. I don't have the like. Where the hell was that? I saw this. Oh, maybe it's at the bottom. Okay, here we go. That's why. Okay, monitor output. Okay. One person throw one stinking bit in there. I need to hear if this fucking works. I found it! I just said, somebody throw one bit. Just one bit. Do I do Pokeball tool for one bit? I got a minute 32 if you want to try to level up the type train more. Oh, it gets another. Oh, all my Poke Tools are stuck to my wall. Alright, I heard it. Did you hear it? Oh, that was very nice to actually gift her a sub. Alright, did you guys hear that? Alright, we're good now. I just had, yeah, I was like, okay, you guys can or can't. That means the thing is just set wrong. Does the music sound too loud or too soft? I need to be able to hear it so I know when you guys do it. But I want you to hear it because it's a fun sound. That was really crying, though, to do it as a sub. Alright. What do you mean music? There was music. Alright, hang on. Yes, I have my usual music. Pencil rocks. Oh, how about this? Alright, do you hear it now? Hey! Do you get... Alright, I know how to do this. I can hear. I did this earlier. I heard the music before. God damn it. Try that. God damn it. My phone just fell. I hear it now. Test? You hear me? I hear it now. Okay, cool. And the balance is good too. Have your phone nearby so you can just put on Twitch and you can sound check yourself. Alright, there we go. As I said, I went to... Alright, so those of you who don't know and have jumped in, hello Jotunheart. By the way, see, the fairy made it over here. At some point I need to get a hold of Moonlight Minis and start doing that project. I still fully intend to turn that into a miniature. There we go. Woo! Alright, so they said, now that works. Hold your drums, we can hype train this. I'm actually really happy with this. It wasn't horribly hard to figure out how to use either. Right. Alright, so once to go through what happened was Streamlabs decided to put an update that they probably didn't even need. And then they managed to kill one of my cameras. So I worked a couple sessions where it was just my face cam that they killed. And I was like, fine. And I put a ticket in, said, this was your update. You need to fix it, get back to me. And they never got back to me, so I'm like, fuck it. I'll try OBS. Everybody seems to like OBS. Alright, so this is Sky Shadow, which is a color. So I was saying now, one thing you can always do as a trick is make your shadow color consistent through the whole piece. So Sky Shadow has pretty much been my go-to on almost everything. So I'm going to paint all these recesses with this. It's also kind of borderline a wash. So guys, I'm finally on the base. What about that? I did not think I would ever get onto this base. Which means that maybe I'll have it done by the time the competition rolls around. Actually, this looks pretty cool. I've also been trying to push like some of my use of color in this. By not just shadowing everything, you know. I've been thinking about colors to use and whatnot. It just occurred to me, Streamlabs is talking, so that's good. Alright. Almost it said, well, I've bitched about this color before. I love the color, but it's so thin. It's like I have to spend like do a lot of coats with this to make it work. Actually, I'm gonna put a little shadow on here. So Baldy, you streaming today? I know you're painting something, but are you painting something different than you're painting now? Are you working on the Baldy genie? What is it anyways? Okay, 112. All gonna be in shadow here. Off of that. I mean, that works and it gives it shadow. Thanks for, let's see, I said this would happen. I believe Shinra gifted you a sub. Now that we know everything is now we officially know everything is working. This is all going to be in shadow. I'll admit, this is like something I don't hate doing because it's sort of, so like I don't have to think about it once I get it done. It's just kind of easy. I'm just basically filling in holes. Little recesses here. What are y'all working on today? Anything good? Actually, this one probably... Who's got bad weather where they're at? I mean, around here it's just cold. But there's a really nasty winter storm coming across the country. Prep for the snow front. Ceramic and Donkey. Donkey, that makes me think, you know, you're from New England and, well, dunks are everywhere now. Video game system, miniatures, laundry, and hot dog burnt ends. Hot dog burnt ends? Okay, I'm gonna keep working on. Making sure those holes get filled. Yeah, it's also just cold. What? Oh, you do it by Celsius though. I say, what? How cold is it there? I believe we're still not seeing double digits. It was like 9 when I started the stream. My husband's awesome because he went and got tires for my car this morning. Ha! See, I say car. I don't speak like a true New Englander. Sometimes people pick it up, but I tend to pronounce my R's. Apparently I'm good at dropping things today. Need some more peat. 16 F much warmer than me. Where are you actually, Ceranic? Just generally, what state are you in? Creepy! What's up? How are you? Oh my gosh, it's the creepy kangaroo. Been a while. Good to see you. Right before Snowmageddon hits. So, I think it's been long enough. You probably, I don't know if you might have been following me on social medias or whatnot, because I know you do Insta. But this is basically for our little friendly neighborhood painting competition that 4 of us, actually 5 of us. Sorry, Alley Cat, you're now on the hook. We'll make it happen. Just do the damn thing. We'll make it, you know, we'll get it there. Get off, you lazy butt, and just drive it there Wednesday nights or Thursday night. You don't even need a ticket to get in. I'll probably be sitting there working. Once I get my shit set up on Thursday night, I'll sit there and work. Or I'll just be lazy. Not Thursday night, Wednesday night, excuse me. Actually, if this is done, I might not. If I were doing work, it'll be on Golden Demon stuff. I did start my first Golden Demon thing. If I think about it, because I always forget, I'll show it off for show and tell, but I always forget. So, don't count on me remembering. Also, don't forget, it's show and tell Saturday, so please put your stuff, either throw links. I'm going through what? You're in Virginia. Okay, so 16 degrees in Virginia. I'm working my friggin' dropping things never happens to me. Yeah, I know. Well, you have a counter every time it happens to you, so you keep track of it. So yeah, so basically this is for our little it's growing. Our little 5-person Masters in Miniature Painting invitational that I hold at ReaperCon. No, at Total Confusion GameCon. Also, if Alley Cat's still there, actually. The other thing is, if you get a ticket, you can just hang out and paint all weekend. Because that's what Gel Tip and Night Whisper do. I'm trying to figure out what it means you're going through the mill a bit, Beans. I'll say this. I finally hit the base, and it's been 30-something episodes of this. Absolutely insane amount of time on this model. So it's somewhere in the... it's over 60 hours now, in that range. But I think it'll be worth it when it's done. This should all be shadowed here. Come on. All I know is I feel like I better win for the amount of friggin' effort I put into this. That's it. I'll enter it into something else and I'll get something good for it, probably. I mean... if I go to ReaperCon this year, because, I mean... I'm not going to talk much about it because I don't really know all the particulars. I know some of the particulars, but I'm not going back to Nova this year. It's just... not with the way things are. I'm not gonna say, I will never say never to going back, but they need to get their shit together. Okay, so... okay. Oh, I want to do the cracks in the front. Oh, yeah! You probably jinxed it. My throwing counter is still 0 after 2 streams. Yeah, you probably jinxed it. For sure. So it is game day again. Yeah, so let's see. It sounds like, yeah, because the whole thing is sus. And actually, there's more than just the public issue, is what I get. NDAs and all, they won't let you actually, talk about this stuff. But it was sort of hinted that it's more, that it goes deeper than that. Like, that volunteers, like the way they treat volunteers and propose changes. So it was more than just the public issue of they made the fan favorite disappear off their website. and then voted out all the board members, which was most of them that were against that move. That's where it gets really skeezy. I mean, if they all decided, but I still don't agree with it. I do believe in not putting hate up. Although miniature painting, especially some of the things, it is a little, it can be a little, I don't want to say sketchy. Miniature painting, I mean, you do paint, you paint evil things. I mean, obviously, if you're like into historicals, you're going to paint Nazis. Because you're putting them on the thing to play them. Don't mean you're a Nazi. It just means you're playing a game with Nazi miniatures. Hopefully you lose. Because who wants? But some people like playing the bad guy. And if you treat it like they're the bad guy, because they are, I don't have any issue with it. So, but, like, painting something that's outright hate for the sake of being hateful, yeah, that I'm against. And that should be probably censored. But something that promotes inclusion and, anti-fascism. Nobody should be for fascism. Nobody should be for that. That is just terrible. If you're a fascist, you can get off my stream. And off my socials. As I said, I don't tend to get political, but this thing kind of dips into that. So I kind of have to get political when I talk about it. So while I go and paint in all these little cracks. So, anyways, yeah, I'm not going to Nova because of this. And it's sad, because I really, I liked the owner. But the guy who recruited me, he was one of the ones who quit. The guy in charge of the classes quit. The hobby hangout people quit, which are the people I loved hanging out with all weekend. And I really don't see much of a reason to go. Now, if they want to pay me $1 bazillion, change things, and put me in charge, I'll do it. Sure. You all know me. You know I'll have the best interests of painters at heart. Okay. I think that's a good start on this. It's not just about the volunteers, since they don't have to be there, and it's them giving the time. Yeah, exactly. If you're running a con, treat your volunteers well. And by that mean give them crash space. I mean, you don't have to. Bonus points if you feed them too. Some cons do, some cons don't. Some cons they do, and I don't take them up on it, actually. Hey, I hear a Joe outside my door. Oh, he can't hear me. What you doing? Okay. We still have Christmas stuff up. And I wasn't sure we was putting Christmas stuff away. We haven't exactly had a lot of time. Okay, so I don't know, do I want to use, so do I want to actually keep it? No, I want to use this. I'll use bone colors. Now, once I get all these on there, then I'm going to sunset treat it. Do You also want to use a bigger brush for this. I'm going to go through this, and then I'm probably going to go over this and do some blending. With the bone shadow color. Get that where I didn't want it to go. Yeah, I did not try my brush off. I don't have paint on it, but yeah, I don't like paint water either. Is my brush gonna be weird? The brush have been pretty good. If I got paint in there or something. Kind of clean it out. Or I'm going to have to go back using my little tiny brushes. Oh great, I just dropped. I mean, it doesn't really feel like it. Yeah, I'm probably not going to use this then. That's a shame because it was a good brush. I mean, I don't think I screwed it up. I do use them a lot though. And I just dropped. I dropped a cap. See, I'm dropping things again. I dropped one of the caps. I don't want to lose that because I used them. Alright, screw that. I'm gonna use my workhorse for this then. Like I was gonna. Now this side is going to be fairly sunset, so maybe I don't have to actually blend too badly, too much on this side because it's going to be mostly all oranges and yellows. This gets more interesting is on the shadowed sides. God, excuse me. feel like this pillar is gonna take a year to friggin' paint. John the Temper gifted a sub to the creepy kangaroo. Awesome. It's just so nice of him to drop in today. Be a visitor of the Painted Hero Tavern. And welcome to all of you to the tavern. I hope you all have a drink. You know, make sure you have some sort of tasty beverage in hand. Going through and kind of just shadowing some of the spots I feel like it kind of could use some shadow with the bone shadow. Come on. People here at the Painted Hero Tavern are very nice. And look, I love the fact there's actually a little competition who gift subs. Right now, Shanur is winning at 2 gift subs. Not everything has to be a competition. Let's see. What do I do now? Let's do Ray Jenkins this, yeah, because...
Leroy Jenkins!
There we go. I love all the sound effects. I also have channel point rewards and such that's for fun and... use them. You earn them by watching, so use them. So, alright, so I was going to talk about... yeah, today we returned to game days at my house. Fortunately, the guy was GMing the Dragon Lords one really needs, like, an extended break because things are just absolutely crazy. So my husband has generously stepped up and said, I will run Daggerheart. I've been dying to try this game since I brought it home for me from LA last year. Hydrate! Oh yeah, I will hydrate. So, Today's character creation day. I have no freaking clue what I'm gonna do. Why am I so far over? Alright, fine. I'm gonna shove the camera back. I said, this is all about adjusting. That way, hopefully I'll have this as a target. I don't actually even know where we're doing this. We could actually be doing this in my living room because it's just so cold. We're just doing character creation. Now I'm going to add a little bit more of this blue. I put a shadow right here, like I'm going to paint the shadow off of the weapon. Now on the bottom it's going to be dark. I'll blend this in. For those sharp edges. And there's still another color go because I've got, of course, polished bone. And then maybe I'll put some white in this too. But a lot of this is going to go away anyways because it's going to have... Because it's going to all have this effect on it. Okay, now let's blend that in. That's so I can blend this a little better. Wow, what a difference, huh? That front to the sides. I think it's looking the way I want to, though. I'm gonna. Okay, so but marble sort of look like, to me, it's a warm white. At least the ones I was looking at. So I'm using basically the Reaper Bone Triad. The Bone Shadow, that's like all this brownish color here. Then right now I'm using Aged Bone as my mid-tone. And that's all this here. And Polished Bone's gonna go on it, and probably a pure white. Maybe. It's off-white. But there are highlights. And then I use Sky Shadow. I don't even know. I know the Bone Triad's still there. I don't know about Sky Shadow. I like the color, but it is super thin. But I love the color for shadows. It's such a good, deep, deep, deep blue. And that's what I did for all the shadowing stuff. And then when I'm done with this, then like on the front where I can see, you know, the light. This is about the angle. Like for me, I'm gonna do all this. I'm probably might catch a little bit of the sides. Oh, maybe not. See, now when I look at this, I don't see this at all. I could do a little bit here. I know what it is, because it's actually like about this. So I do actually pick up some on the sides here. I do pick a little bit of this up. Because I'm looking at basically that's where the sun is actually at. So back to it. So I'm gonna leave the recesses alone. Oh, we gotta brighten up the column. Also, I believe this is the sort of color I use for my birch bark thing, too. That is it away. Ooh, it is almost 2. So as a reminder, don't forget, throw your stuff into show and tell. If you want me to show and tell about it. And ask you questions and give you feedback. Now, I figured once I started putting the lighter color, the actual color I'm using for the midtone, which is this aged bone, that would probably be readjusting all these bottom ones. I'm letting the model do the work. I'm actually, slightly hitting the raised ears in my brush. I'll light up the bottom of this. So the light, hey Sardis, what's up? You can. It's a work in progress, so yes you can. I mean, I want to see it. I want to see my competition. I'll make sure I try to remember to add you into our chat too. Probably turn it around. Right, so the reality is, actually I should probably use the sky shadow paint. She's blocking the view of this. Oh god damn it. I knew it. I knew I friggin' caught this. Thankfully, the paint is really, really, really... So basically where I want to end is I want to end at the end of this color, so... the next time I will be working on the highlights of this. Just to give this some indications of the actual color. I need some highlights. So this is going to kind of illustrate the mid-tone is the the mid-tone is the highlight. It's a shadowed area. A little shadow in here. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just doing what makes sense to my eyes and my mind in terms of when I'm adding this in. Sometimes there's no other knowledge than that you need. Just what do your eyes tell you? What makes sense to you? Something need to be brighter? Make it brighter. Have it make sense. I'm gonna do a set. I'm gonna kill all this by adding some sunrise. Let's see. Let's see. Says we're getting a snowstorm tomorrow in Monday. Yes, I know. We are getting a big snowstorm tomorrow in the but so I don't think paint day is gonna happen. Weather peeps estimate between 12 to 18 inches, not so bad. I think here it might be 2 feet. I think it might be getting more than you. Yeah, by the way, her name is Fern. You know what? She is putting up as much chaos as the namesake in from Kurt Roll, because Fern was always the craziest character. I loved her. Wow. There's also there's little blocks here that I need to put marble to. Oh well, I'll do that next time. She bounces better too. Alright, so it is after 2. It is time to open up Discord. Last chance! Put your crap on Discord or send me a link. Anybody send me a link? Nobody sent me a link, right? Because most of you are all on Discord. Oh, no, paint day is not happening tomorrow. I actually got a message from Chris at Critical Games that said they are closing. Let me answer him. Too early. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. You can do... Let me do this, because actually I realized I haven't talked to him about... Let me look at my calendar. When did I say February? Creator Pulp was going to have to be the 8th. Alright, so...
Moist.
Okay. There we go. Just send him a message. Okay, so I'm going to my... Yes, I know I still have to throw on display. I heard that. Did everyone hear that? What the heck happened? Let's see. Display. I got 3D printing. And I gotta see what that was. Oh, whoops, my chat has been paused. Give me a sec while I rearrange. Okay, we're good. Who was that? Oh, it's a Night Whisper! Oh my god, hello, a Night Whisper! Wait, I need to do this. Like, let's see. I'll do Pickle Rick, why not? I'll Pickle Rick!
Pickle Rick!
Alright. 3D printing. What was the last stream? What was the last stream? Last stream was... This is the 24th. Right, so the 17th. Okay, so Lauren has actually posted something right after. Oh my god, look at all those Pokies. Gave me a bunch of Pokemon. So, those are so cute. Been having some critical issues since yesterday with the renovation work, problems with proper permitting or lack thereof, code violations with all the work that's been happening. Well, that feels like a contractor fucking problem. Aren't they supposed to do that? Oh, those are cute. Alright, and then Simply Make Toys made this today. Eric injured car, just assembling the parts and testing it. There we go. Got a little air pump to power that thing. Thing is awesome. His stuff is incredible. I love his stuff so much. Oh my god. Siren just needs to post more. Okay, so what I said was the 17th. Oh, that's his 11th night. Okay, so this was where we did Life Off. Oh, that's a Reaper. I know, recognize that. Those are cute. Little work in progress. I actually painted her. She's one of the doxies. Ezrin. Oh, looks like Pathfinder's Ezrin that's been kit bashed. Cool, cool. Awfully mystic for Starfinder. Oh, it's the time of the day. I'm gonna yawn. You can see the kit bashed elements on there. Cool. Starfinder is awesome. 2 we're at Skaven Ratman for Frenzy. Oh, this is what you were talking about. Oh, look at that. Aren't they just the cutest? I'm gonna try to get the chair closer. There we go. Skatey boys! Actually, when I went to Florida, I found they had a Books A Million, and one of the things they had at Books A Million was they had little small Warhammer plushies, so I bought a Skaven and a Get. A Gloomspike Get. And I gave Gamer DJ the Skaven. And he's so cute. I wanted him for myself. Very nice. Skavens are awesome. Oh, yep. Shinner's working on Rimmer. Oh, you posted this today. Very nice. He needs to be paste. Definitely, you gotta keep lighting up the skin. He's not nearly pasty enough. He is so pale that he would probably get lost in the snow. I love it. It looks great though. A little more work. He's so cute. I love those guys. Clearly that's also probably a kit bash too. A little mimic. Yep. Skinning a sting at you. A little robot, I think. A pale pal. He is like friggin' pale for sure. A Nintendo. Wait, is that a Nintendo? Friggin' cool. Some of the issues more for the contract with national big name irrigation service probably supposed to get permits for all the work they did. So at this point, my attendance will be a very last minute decision. Well, whatever, make it or not. That's your. Fortunately, that is your choice, and whatever your life frickin' decides to throw at you. Oh, I know what that is. That's the That's the Mimic from Total Con. You know what's nice? I already have the mini done this year for Total Con. Okay! Alley Cat's version. Going a very different... Well, that's it. This is the cool thing is we all go very different routes on these things. The only thing is in Nightwish, but you do have to go to Total Con. There's no choice. You have to go there. Skip Captain Con. I don't care. Captain Con just has, to me, the biggest competition in New England. That's gonna be neat. Can't wait to see where this goes. You do have paint on it though, so you know, keep on working on it. Let me see what else. Alright, so nothing for January. Last minute, by the way, if you got anything that's got blue or white, or is wintry or whatnot, or Chinese, I don't know what Chinese New Year is this year. Maybe I need to make that for February. Okay, I saw Miku. Finish for Starfinder. Okay, so... Oh, that came out really good. Actually, really like the eyes. They're very expressive. I like the texture. I don't know if you can... It'll be really cool. Drive or something a little lighter over all these little nodes. But, I mean, it's good. It's fine for tabletop. It'll be fine for the game. It'll look great on the table. I like the colors. I could see I could see the blue orange. There's that color theory right there. I love the eyes though. They're so expressive. You know, you paint them to the side, which if you want more expression, that's what you do. But like it, you really see him just, you know, turning back and looking and shooting something. This would be one of those guns that are really cool. Put the the firing effect off of it. He's so fuzzy. I like it. Came out very nice. All right, so Hooper, we got the turtle. Oh, Hooper, this is coming out friggin'. You changed your name, didn't you? So it's Hooper. That's really nice looking. I'll tell you what, the top of him, especially the top of him, the blending on the light to the dark is really good. It's nice, really pretty well contrasted. You could go a little deeper with your shadows if you wanted. I don't know how serious you're taking this, but it looks pretty serious. Very nice. I did for the people on Twitch. Cool. Okay, that's fair. Well, you always go back and pick... Yeah, no, I don't go back and pick at anything. That came out great, though. Rathmore, a Space Marine Ancient with a banner and company champion. They wave their stuff in the air like they just don't care. Oh, he did a great job. Oh, how nice. I love, like, the little details there. He also did a really nice job painting all the stuff on the banner. That's a really cool figure. I like that. That's an interesting set of colors for the sword. I actually really dig that. Those came out really good. So here's the Doxy. The Halfling Doxy. There's 3 of them. I think I have 2. I gotta paint the 3rd. Once I'm done with all the competition stuff, of course, then I say that and I'm deciding where I go to ReaperCon, which I will want to bring more competition stuff. I was gonna pretty much throw myself into painting pirates. I can paint another Adventure Cat, which I kind of want to do. If I go back to ReaperCon. That's an if. That's a big if right now. Otherwise, I may go to if I go to Gen Con instead. Oh, your Dox is a great plastic. So I said, I know one of mine is, there's 3 of them, I believe. I love the blue eyeshadow. That's great. I should throw some on there. Oh yeah, she's got a little surprise because she's tough. She's sick of your shit. All three be done by May. Cool. But one things I thought of it, I was gonna get away from the competition painting. I was gonna go to I was gonna switch it up and go to painting all pirates for the rest of the year. But if I go to ReaperCon, then I'm gonna have to probably dedicate some more time to painting some. I mean, I said obviously I'll bring the one I'm painting for Total Con right now, and then I'll probably see what else I can get done. Oh, there's the halfling. Wait, what was he again? Oh, halfling. Shit. What the hell was he again? What class? That came out good. Excuse me. I think Smart Goblin's got a thing with the orange and blue color schemes. Although he does have purple and gold on the staff, which I think the staff looks really nice. You know he's for Starfinder, but which class was he? It was in your work in progress, and I don't remember which class you said he was. It looks good. He really pops. He really pops. I like it. I don't like the way Mystic. Oh yeah, it's right, Mystic. So I even like the work on the glasses there too. Yeah, War Mage Ezrin. So you took Ezrin and you kitbashed him, and that looks like Ezrin. That came out nice. That came out really good. The face is awesome. Face is really good, and the eyes are really nicely done. Sage and Pathfinder. This is the Pathfinder iconic. I haven't painted two. Not one of my favorite models. Maybe it's because it was the bones it was. Halfling tired of the rat in the barn. It looks like it's a halfling who's gonna chop him up for dinner. That is an amazing model. And it really nicely painted. I love the expression. Looks like there might be some 5 o'clock shadow rock in there. All sorts of interesting things. I love the little details of their minis. Yeah, I was going to try to shift focus on getting game pieces done this year, except I also was sitting on a bus and a 70mm mod painted. There's all 2 thin coats paints. They're good paints. I have them. Oh, there's the rat. I have, yeah, I actually get them every year when I teach at Captain Cuts. I was gonna say, is this a mini? It's okay. I don't care. If you also don't, it's actually fine. You posted there. Also, if you just so you know, I want people to know about this. If you do art that is not necessarily miniatures, there is an art channel, so please post there too. But I'll go with it's got a 3D element. I mean, you put bust in here and everything else. It's almost like a bust that's on a piece of, you know, with a back instead of sitting on a plinth. Painted some with Pro Acryl and Reaper. I said those are all good paint brands. The sous chef, the altar you might investigate for a Pathfinder game. I love the mask. He's gonna beat you with his pan. Cut you with his knife. That's cool. I like it. I love the mask actually on this. Oh, okay. So we're not quite there, Baldy. We're pretty quick. So 4 giant rats I painted yesterday. Oh, look at those boys. That's so funny. I want to see when you're done. Yeah, I like the Smart Goblin does a lot of this, where he'll take one model and modify it like 3 different ways, and then paint it. You know, and it's cool to see the differences. I've seen everything where it looks like a portrait or carve as a 3D element to it. I think Wapple's been doing that. Oh, great paint choices. Canvas for the Empire Army Commission. Oh, awesome. Oh, beautiful. Those are really nice. I really like them. Not really much I can say. They're really good. Oh, somebody threw something on work in progresses. A little update. Oh, here's the rats. The Skavens. Apparently you literally just put shiny shit all over it. What'd you put? I'm not sure what you did, Baldy. You put something over the whole surface. Probably a sealer or something. I'm thinking they're pretty close to done. Nicely done. Oh, it was a wash. Okay. Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, for non-competition stuff. Honestly, washes are just such a go-to. I mean, I go to them too. So... look, there's my new setup. I like it. You can't accidentally... on this one, you can't accidentally delete one of your sources. 2:25. What do I want to do for 5 minutes? Touch crap up? Yeah, I remember I started actually adding a little bit of highlight at the bottom of some of these. Where the light's coming in, you can actually see it. My goodness, why is my stomach rumbling? add a little. Alright, so we're at right, Baldy. I'll see you in a minute. And since we're actually done with show and tell, I hope I'm like on camera. God. So, I'd say still not quite even. Yeah, that's better. I've been getting it better all the time. Said I kind of changed my camera around and changed my setup. Oh, show and tell. I forgot the thing I was going to show. My own. Here's my Golden Demon entry, work in progress. I'm just praying that, I took a little liberty on the colors on his hat. I hope that's okay and acceptable. I want to highlight the skin more. I gotta do more with the little pustules and grossness. Obviously I got a lot left to do on it, but it's a good start. He's so happy. This is the Sloppity Bowpiper. Can't find a good place to put him. Oh, thank you, Shinner, for that. Well, hopefully it'll be amazing. I don't expect to win any trophies with this, but it would be nice to at least get a pin. That's what I want. Okay, it's time to raid. Wow, guys, thank you so much for being here. Let's raid and run. I'm gonna have to raid and run because we're playing this afternoon. Okay, so first of all, thank you all so much for being here. I always appreciate it. I love visitors to the Painted Hero Tavern. I love chatting with you all. I will be back on Monday, if I have power, because of course we're about to get hit by a gigantic snowstorm. But I should be back on Monday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern, and hopefully Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and of course today, Saturday. Oh, I will not be here next Saturday. I will be at Captain Con. Holy shit. But normally on Saturdays I stream at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, about 2 hours. I should be on Murder Hobo Inc. tomorrow night. We should have the normal campaign. Last week we did a one-shot because we were missing a player. It wasn't me. But this week we will be on at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on the Murder Hobo Inc. channel or M Hobo Inc. on YouTube. That's of course is the Azure Atoll. All the episodes are up, so you can always watch them in friendly 2-hour bite-sized pieces. Please, if you are in the path of the storm, please be careful, stay safe, stay warm. The temperatures outside are pretty brutal. So until next time, our paths cross at the Painted Hero Tavern. I hope life is wonderful for you all. And as I said, stay safe, stay warm, and happy painting.